During any high-profile international conflict, countries are always on the lookout for cyber attacks. But the targets of those attacks are not always predictable. For example, shortly after the start of the war in Ukraine, intelligence officials warned about possible attacks on bus companies and energy utilities. The intel was deemed reliable, but it was also vague about where and when the attacks might occur. This is an example of the increasing complexity of the threat landscape. Cyber attacks are on the rise, coming from a growing number of attack vectors. Organizations typically have a wide array of tools for protecting their endpoints, whether laptops, servers, or network devices. The problem is that these tools can generate an overwhelming number of alerts, leaving security teams struggling to figure out what's real and what's not. And most tools can only detect threats we know. Any new kind of attack can slip through their defenses as if it were invisible. Finally, traditional endpoint protection solutions don't work with legacy systems, leaving an agency's defenses with countless blind spots. To navigate this threat landscape, the team needs greater visibility into the IT environment. The solution must automatically filter alerts to identify false positives and prioritize high-level threats. And it must be able to detect anomalous activity that might indicate a zero-day attack. Greater visibility was key to preventing some cyber attacks in Ukraine. First, Broadcom's Carbon Black endpoint security solution picked up on a series of attacks against an RV rental company that the Ukrainian government was using to move civilians to safety. It also detected an attack on a company that builds nuclear control systems. Malicious actors were attempting to install modified firmware in those systems, which would have served as a backdoor to many nuclear reactors. With its large install base, Carbon Black gives agencies a wide field of vision. Their team identified multiple attacks using the same tactics across multiple customer environments. For today's security teams, this kind of visibility is the best path toward better security.